Welcome back to IAA Munich. Leapmotor, one of the newest brands to come to the Irish market, have announced two new cars today. Let's have a little look around. I'll tell you what I know so far about them. This is the Lafa or Lafa 9, whatever way you want to pronounce it. It is a little bit bigger than your B segment car. So looking at something like a Golf, maybe the MG S5. Like so many of these cars now, the nose reminds me of a Kia EV6. That's just where the aero qualities of these cars are going. There is a lot of black high gloss on the vehicle. For those of you that aren't sure about high gloss, black alloy wheels with some EV specific Hankook tyres. These are 19-inch alloys, kind of hard to see in the light. Another black high gloss strip on the bottom of the vehicle. Let me just see if I can zoom out there, give you a bit more idea. Obviously we can't see into the interior. Everything's frosted over. I do know on this version, but again, maybe it's a pre-production job. There is no wiper. This is the rear of the 5. Kind of a very, very wide, pronounced bottom on it. I do like this, the detail on the black high gloss, but I know how people feel about it in terms of washing cars. Can't open the boot. Some parking sensors here. The boot handle, obviously just down below there. And yes, what looks like a functioning light bar that goes right the way across the vehicle. Don't know charging speeds. It was literally, this car announced to the world 2 hours ago. Will this be a camera and a sensor of some description? Obviously aero flush door handles on the side. Now the other car that Leapmotor have announced this morning is this B10. Again, they've just got 2 models in Ireland for the moment. But that will all change, with 6 models anticipated before the end of 2026 in Ireland. We can obviously see the interior of this car. It's a little bit more of a finished product. A driver instrument screen here. We have the main screen for everybody down here. Very similar to what we've seen from Chinese companies. Of course, Stellantis are one of the main shareholders of Leapmotor. That's very like Xpeng, the way that screen goes over to the side. Wireless charging plate here. Different style cup holders, so maybe what we've seen in the past. Some USB-C and A charging ports. This synthetic leather feels okay. We're getting a glass roof. Obviously, if you're not familiar with a lot of these cars coming thick and fast from China, it's all about the standard equipment that we just are not maybe used to in some traditional companies. So we get an armrest, which maybe sometimes is unusual for this segment of car. Don't spill your coffee if you're using it as a drinks holder. Coming around here, we have another USB-C and A charging port. This is a drawer that pops out, so you can chuck things in there that you don't want rattling around the car. Totally flat floor. Not exactly a pretty car compared to the 5, it has to be said. Some sensor cameras here in the mirrors. Again, those Leapmotor inserts on the side of the car. In this case, we're looking at 18-inch alloy wheels, Linglong tyres, which in my experience have not always been the grippiest. Certainly from a cost point of view, you can see why they're appealing, but I tried them on a Dacia Spring before, and yeah, wasn't the grippiest car in the wet. That's familiar now. Leapmotor front on it with a light bar again on the front. Harder plastics lower down here with some black high gloss. Main headlight unit here. I much prefer the nose, obviously, on the 5, but still not bad. And like a lot of these cars, we expect them to come in the price point that we just haven't seen before for some of these vehicles. So 2 more brand new Leapmotor cars announced literally this morning. Leapmotor aggressively announcing prices for their 2 existing models in Ireland this morning, completing the second. So I'd imagine it'll be the same with these cars. They will be priced to a point that gets attention, offers value to customers, and will be in Ireland under the Gowan Motor Group. So Stellantis backed company from China, and again in Ireland we will have 6 models from this company. 2 at the moment, 6 by the end of 2026. So let me know what you think of these vehicles. Are they something that gets your interest? Will you try something new that maybe you have to explain to people? What's a Leapmotor? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you soon.